episode of the season, and I am your host, Martina Samin-Lamon. So on this final episode of our summer series, we kind of get a little bit more personal with Jake, our renowned dietitian and friend to Organique. And so Jake here, maybe give our listeners a little bit of an introduction about yourself if they didn't catch it from the last few episodes.
So again, I am Jake Andal. I am a clinical dietitian. Currently, I work with various agencies on nutrition to promote healthy well-being, healthy lifestyle, proper diet. And then on the side talaga, I'm taking up medicine at the Chinese General Hospital College of Medicine. Talagang on the side,
wow.
yung pag-aaral.
It's not a big thing, you know?
And then by this year, hopefully, I will be able to graduate with my master's. Ang tawag doon, bida-bida. Master's in Applied Nutrition minor in Biochemistry. So, besides that, I also try to incorporate healthy lifestyle by working out and then also incorporating healthy lifestyle choices in my diet. So, that incorporates including antioxidants like organic products.
So Jake, you are definitely a walk the talk kind of guy.
Oo nga.
You talk about wellness and you live this busy life while incorporating such a balanced nutrition and mental health wellness sort of life. You are also on social media, yes. And as everyone sort of knows, social media is it's a heaven and it can also be a hell. Where you have supporters, you also have criticizers. So I kind of wanted to get a little bit more personal and ask you, how do you deal with all of that? How do you deal with people who maybe take things out of context and sort of bash you?
So kasi parang pansin ko, pag dietitian ka, they have the misconception that all of your food choices should be quote-unquote good. No? Parang kasi nga, dapat dietitian ka, dapat di ka kumakain yun, etc. But I guess, mahalaga isipin natin na lahat tayo tao lang, di ba?
Yeah.
We can still enjoy like drinking once in a while, and fast food, etc. So, para ang ginagawa ko, pati yung mga viewers natin, again, focus on the things you can control.
Mm-hmm.
You can't control what people will tell about you. You can't control the mariteses around you. But you can control how you can accept those criticisms. For example, dahil nga hindi mo makokontrol ang mga sinasabi ng mga tao sa paligid mo, you can control them by not letting them see your posts on Instagram, or you can control the people who comments on your posts, or you can control the people lang that you read or comments on social media that you read. Again, focusing on the things you can control will really help you. And then at the same time, you can also take time off screen talaga. Kasi I think, malaking help din sa atin na, para kasi we have this addiction to be connected.
Yeah.
Di ba parang, for example, you would go out in a beach or you would go out with your friends. Dahil you have a huge fear of missing out. Parang, kailangan ko siya i-story, or kailangan ko siya i-post, or kailangan ko siyang gawin ganyan.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, parang, it waits them to focus on and enjoying the moment and, staying disconnected. Kasi, parang napapansin ko minsan, the more connected we are on our social media, parang the less disconnect naman we are on our true selves. No? Di ba?
I so agree. And I love how you mentioned parang one thing that helps you with social media is that you curate your feed. You take out anyone you don't want to see. If it bothers you that someone sees your feed, you take them out of your following list. And I am an advocate for the block button. I think not everyone deserves access to you, right?
Yeah.
And I think that is also such an empowering thing. So I kind of wanted to build off of that. Like how does your platform empower you, and how do you feel having your supporters and having this sort of community helps empower you to reach your dreams and your goals?
I think sometimes kasi dahil nga very busy ako, minsan nakakapagod talaga. Parang ngayon kasi I still accept patients. I still have patients that I see. Tapos besides that, I do lectures on different agencies. And besides that, I do consulting din. And then, nag-aaral din ako. Tapos parang minsan, mauubos ka talaga. Parang it's super tiring din. And what I do na lang is to look back on the patients that enjoy my service as a dietitian, look back at the agencies that I work with and enjoy my services, look back at the people who likes me giving lectures. And then, it ablazes ulit my passion to do what I do. Parang because the social media is very helpful. It makes me remembering what I am achieving and what I can achieve pa in the future. Siguro yun yung good side naman ng social media.
That's amazing. So as someone who's on social media, I'm sure, like you mentioned, it's good to disconnect. And I think one thing that all of our listeners and anyone should know is that social media is always, it's a curated form of our life. It's not the behind the scenes, it's what we want to show. As someone who is on social media and you sort of have to post updates on your life and what you're doing, how do you maintain a sort of vulnerability or this vulnerable connection with your viewers? Because I'm sure that is what makes you stand out from a lot of other nutritionists or people on the web.
Feeling ko nowadays, I think people also enjoy authenticity. Parang, di ba, pansin mo din naman, dun sa mga people who are on social media and people working with brands and agencies, pag masyadong silang perfect on their feed, parang, people also get disconnected. Because parang, totoo ba na ginagamit yung mga yun? Or totoo ba na yung pinagsasabi niya tama pa? So people, again, really enjoy authenticity. So I guess the people on social media also want to see the side na nag-enjoy ka din, or you're very happy, or you're enjoying your life as it is. No? So that's what I do. I also show the public through my feed na I also go to these places like you do. I also eat fast food sometimes. I eat very rarely, but I also enjoy a cheeseburger once in a while, etc. So I think yun din naman yung na-appreciate nila. And then, now kasi my work focuses on brands. So, hindi na ako masyado on the social media side, but I work with the people behind the social media. So, again, I work with brands and give lectures to the public about certain topics. So yun mas na-enjoy ko siya because na-realize ko na mas authentic pala ang interaction mo with the audience if it's face-to-face, no? Rather than online. So that's why I enjoy talaga doing lectures instead of doing posts for brands.
Oh, I love that. I think it's a beautiful note to end on. To sort of summarize our whole season, we talked a lot about the importance of adding to your life, whether it be good nutrition, good value, good habits, and not conforming to toxic sort of stereotypes. We look beyond the aesthetics of our bodies and more of the functions of our bodies and how it helps us to enjoy life. Because you're right, life is meant to be lived. Our viewers, life is meant to be lived. It's not meant to be posted now. So I would like to take this moment to thank Organique for sponsoring this podcast to bring together like-minded and authentic individuals. Thank you, Jake, for your time, and I really, really enjoyed this conversation with you. As it's the last episode, is there anything you want to say to the listeners?
Continue lang natin kung ano yung mga kaya natin gawin para mabago yung ating kalusugan. Mahalaga sa mga viewers natin, tandaan natin na yung mga maliliit na pagbabago na pwede natin gawin on our diet and our lifestyle, pag pinagsama-sama natin yun in the future, malaki yung magiging epekto niya. So again, for example, maybe later after watching this episode, you would swap white rice to brown rice. And then tomorrow, you will incorporate 5 minutes of exercise. And the next week, you build up 10, 15, 20. Again, you start on something that you can do. And then, you build up on that. And then, you look long-term. Ano yung mga pwede kong gawin na hindi lang ngayong summer? Pero siguro on the next few weeks, few months, and few years. And lastly, embracing yourself. Embracing your true, authentic self. Not just by being pressured to conform to social media or society standards, but being true to who you really are and accepting na ito ka talaga, ito yung sa'yo. Because change starts from acceptance. Change starts from acceptance. And from then on, the changes that you will do for yourself, if you are accepting of your true self, will be easy.
I love that. To our listeners, remember, you put one foot in front of the other, and the next thing you know, you have climbed the mountain. Stay true to your authentic selves, and we will see you on our next season of Wellness Wednesday. Thank you.